Breaking through and seeing through. We need the courage to break through difficulties and obstacles that we encounter in everything we do in order to achieve success. If we do not have the courage to actively overcome setbacks, we may be left with the passivity of just seeing through or looking at them. However, if we cannot do either, what are we supposed to do? For instance, two lovers may be hesitant in professing their love for each other. As time goes on, conditions change and the young woman is married to another young man, while the lover regrets his lack of courage to express his love. He has only himself to blame. Meeting again decades later, the woman relates how anxious she was waiting for him to propose. While the man conveys his deep remorse, the woman can only tell him that because he lacked the courage to break through his fears earlier, he can now only see through the matter passively. Fame and fortune in the world are pursued by almost everyone. However, do we have the courage to charge ahead actively and to break through difficulties and obstacles? All the wonderful hopes and successes in the world belong to the courageous, because they are willing to overcome hardships. If we cannot find it within ourselves to break through a difficult situation, why not try to find other causes, conditions, and joy in letting go? During the Han Dynasty, Yang Yiling and Liu Shi were classmates. When it came down to wisdom and poise, Yang was superior. They both had great admiration for a woman named Yin Lihua, but because of different fates, Liu became the emperor and Yin his queen. In spite of his loss, Yang was still supportive of Liu by going all around the country seeking the wise and capable for Liu's imperial court. After Liu died, Yang paid his respect at the grave and said, "In politics, you were the victor and I was the loser. In love, you also won. However, whether we win or lose, we all end up under the yellow earth." Yang was truly a wise man. When causes and conditions cannot be overcome, by passively seeing through them, we can also find some joy in life. No matter which profession we pursued, such as politics, the armed forces, the science, or the arts, we should actively break through the limits of our wisdom, the environment, personnel, and obstacles. The progress we make may lead us to a whole new world. Otherwise, if we simply go with the flow, we can only passively see through the situation. Making breakthroughs in life is progress, whereas seeing through life is regress. Of course, there is a world ahead just as there is another one behind. We must be perfectly willing to accept either of these worlds. Otherwise, how are we going to find peace in our bodies and minds?